I am gonna go stealth camping in a highway island. What is a highway island? Have you ever seen a cloverleaf intersection on the highway where the main highway uses on-ramps or off-ramps to connect to a town or city? Well, it creates these little pockets of grass or woods or trees that no one ever really gets to go to. It's kind of off limits. You can't drive there because the roads go right past. You can't walk there because it's blocked by a highway. And so today I'm gonna try to get to one and stay there overnight in a hammock. I've got these bags here packed. This is everything I plan on bringing. It looks like a lot, but once we get there, I think it'll start to make sense. So that's my plan. I'm gonna try to head over there now and see if I can sleep through the night on a highway island. I've got one main bag right here filled with the majority of things that I'm going to be bringing, and a secondary one here to fit a couple of extra things. And I've got my one wheel. I'm going to try to ride it from my house to the highway island. Hopefully I can get all the way there without a car. I have no idea if the one wheel is going to hold me with all this weight on. These are very, very heavy. And I've got this high-vis jacket right here that I am going to put on because I am going to have to cross a highway, so hopefully I won't do it while there's any cars there, but worst case scenario, I don't want to die, so high-vis jacket. Helmet for safety. Sunglasses for wind. I'm going to put on this secondary bag first. And now for the main one. Oh my gosh, this is a heavy one. This one is heavy. Whew. Okay, one strap, two straps. I've got it on. All right, and now moment of truth. Will the one wheel hold me or am I too heavy? Here we go, moment of truth on the one wheel with all the added weight. Oh, it's working. It's working. All right. I think I'm good to go. I'm heading up the road here. It's the summer, but it's like 7 o'clock or something, so the sun will be setting soon. My goal is to get to the island before dark. If I can cross the highway in the light, that's the goal. It would be a terrible, I really don't want to do that at nighttime, so hopefully it won't take me too long to get to my ideal prepared location. I'm kind of making the route up as I go. Don't know the most optimal way to get there. It's harder to turn and go fast on the one wheel than it is when I'm not carrying so much weight. I should weigh all this stuff after and I'll put it on screen how much it all actually adds to my weight. But I'm not taking the main roads. You can see I'm on a path here. I'm about to go by a lake. But I'm kind of coming up to a major intersection next, and it's not really avoidable. I might be on the sidewalk of a busy road for a while. My legs are much more tired already than they ever get when I just one wheel without all this weight. Here's my intersection and the road I'm gonna go up for a while. Yeah, so here I am on the busiest road that I'll probably ride along for this whole journey. It's gonna be the worst part, I'd say. But I'm sticking to the sidewalk because I don't think I'm capable of avoiding traffic right now the way I'm currently set up. I'll see if I can get a little bit of a wider angle to show what I look like. I'm looking a little bit ridiculous riding around town right now. First though, wish me luck with these bushes. See what happens here. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, things are getting hooked. Things are getting hooked. Someone's crossing the road. That was a little freaky. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it just happened recently.
Oh my gosh.
Just a half an hour before, an old lady was inside. She's okay right now.
She's okay?
Yeah, she was taken to the hospital.
There's an upside down car just behind that police car.
Yeah.
That is a shocking thing to see. I didn't expect to see that today. Oh my gosh.
She was taking the car reverse from me and she was trying to go there, but unfortunately she could not come to this way and she just got there.
Wow. I happened to be recording a video anyway, but I wasn't trying to film that. Okay, that was unexpected. During my chaotic trip through the bush, I bumped into a guy who told me that he just said an old lady crashed her car. It's over there, it's upside down. I'm gonna flip the camera around now so I can point it at it. Apparently she is okay. Crazy. Okay, I made it off the busy road that I was worried about. That was unexpected and chaotic. I'm going up a steep hill now. I'm making it up, but I'm going quite slow. I believe I'm on the street now that connects to the area where I plan on accessing the highway island from, but we'll wait and see if I recognize it once we get up there. My legs are very tired. These bags are very heavy. I can't wait for you to see what I've crammed into them for all the fun things I have planned. Oh yeah, I'm in the right place. I believe I found it here. It was just one cul-de-sac over. I was on the wrong street a moment ago. I've made it to the path. It's much less one-wheel accessible than I thought. You can kind of see it behind me there. The sun is making it so I can't see anything at all. So now I'm gonna have to carry my one wheel, which is gonna make the load even heavier. But here I go. Down I go. Battery off, pick it up, and into the woods I go. In theory, I haven't been here in a long time, but if I remember these woods correctly, oh, there's like a little bicycle ramp there. In theory, these woods should border the highway on-ramp or off-ramp, whatever it is, where I plan on being. So, into the woods I go. Ooh, heavy as hell. Heavy as hell. This is the main part of the journey where I have to really start winging it because I don't know where the path goes. I don't know where it meets the highway. I might have to pull out Google Maps. I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, I've made it to this point in the woods. You can see the trail here that I came on. And it goes over there behind me. But the highway's that way. So I gotta go off path now and into the woods. Yikes. Not too bad so far. I've got no hands. I've got one on the camera, one on my one wheel. Oh God, you can't even see it, there it is. And 0 to look at Google Maps with, so I'm gonna have to pause occasionally to make sure I'm at the right part of the highway as I try to get to this crazy freaking place. Oh God. Oh God, oh. Whew. My legs are tired from carrying all this. I should have driven. But it's all part of the adventure. Yeah, you can see the highway just there. I'm here down this bank. That's the highway right there. And I'm gonna do a little bit of recon before I try to run over the highway, because I don't want there to be any cars around at all when I do it. And I believe I have to cross 2 lanes, one going in each direction. So here's the beginning of my recon. Okay, so I've been sitting here for a little while counting the timing of the cars going by. It seems like they come by in like bursts. Like you can hear one going by right now. And there'll probably be a bunch going by right now, but I've counted a 12-second gap where 0 cars have come by in either direction, and I counted a 20-second gap after that. So I'm just gonna sit here for a good while longer counting the gaps until I find a bit of a pattern, and then if I think I have a 20-second window coming, I'm gonna run across the road and get to the highway island. I've heard some long gaps now. I think what I gotta do is go lie down near the road, wait for my moment, and then run across. So I'm gonna go get in position. I just realized I lost my sunglasses. Momentary pause, I'm going back for them. Retracing my steps. Maybe they fell off in a freaking video and I have it recorded. But, oh gosh, they may be goners. Here's this path I was on. Oh no, I do not remember where I've been. Darn, that is so sad. I love those sunglasses. I think I came from over here actually. I would have taken them off at the beginning of the woods. This is probably where I got off the path. Oh, and the sun's going down. I've laid all my things on the side of the highway. This is not ideal. If I gotta leave them, I gotta leave them, but I also gotta check. Am I even going back towards the road? I do not know right now. Sunglasses were not recovered. It's a terrible, sad loss, but I gotta get to this highway island. I'm going crazy here in the ditch. I'm gonna wait for my moment now and run across. Getting in position. First glance, but not going. That was my first opportunity where there was a large gap. Oh gosh, I could have gone during the gap, so I'll just wait for the next one and then I'll go. Okay, made it to safety. I'm in the middle zone. About to cross the next part, one car there. Awkward, I'm getting down. There's a car here. Oh God, they definitely saw me. So awkward. So awkward. Go, 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 go. Here I go, go, go. Oh my gosh. Oh, I made it. I'm here. Oh. Get me to safety. Get me somewhere secret. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. That part was way weirder than I thought it was going to be. I made it though. I'm here on the highway island. Whew. That was so much less graceful than I envisioned it. I wore the high vis thinking originally if anybody saw me, I may look like I'm at work or something, but the rest of my stuff definitely undid all that. This bag here looks so silly. Now I'm sitting in this like tall grass here. The highway's only just there. And I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna leave all this heavy stuff here because my legs are killing me. They are so exhausted. And I'm gonna explore around a little and look for a spot to set up home base. And then once I find it, I'll move my gear there and start doing the night's festivities. Two embarrassing highway on-ramp, off-ramp crossings. One lost pair of sunglasses. I'll have another look for them in the morning. And yeah, whew. Oh. There are berries, like raspberries here on the highway island. Look at them. I might find a ripe one later. Oh yeah, look, might be a ripe one over there. Okay, so location number 1, location option A has been found. It's actually awesome in here in this little wooded area. It is closer to the highway here than I would like it to be, but that's only an off-ramp. I think an on-ramp would be preferable, but I'm gonna be hearing the highway anyway. Maybe I'll find a better spot where it's a little bit quieter and further away from the highway, but this is option A and contender for now. Okay, this area might be even better. There's like a lot of garbage in here, but that just must be stuff flying off the highway. I don't think there's anyone here, but I like came down this ledge over here. So there's a bit of a ditch to protect me from the sound and stuff. Oh no, look at this. Beer bottles. There have been people in here. Interesting. Very interesting place to be drinking. Unless, of course, they're just chucked off the highway. But yeah, this is definitely the place. I'm gonna choose location B. It's really quiet in here compared to over there. I'll definitely find a spot to set up home base. So I'm gonna go start grabbing and lugging my stuff over here now. Wish me luck. This is probably the last time I'm gonna come through this raspberry patch, but there are so many raspberries here. They're beginning to be ripe for the season, but this one right here is the ripest one I've found. And I just gotta eat one while I'm out here. Well, maybe these two are, but here's a raspberry, and I'm starving. I'm so exhausted and hungry. I hope it's actually a raspberry. Oh yeah, that's a raspberry. Okay, I gotta eat this one too. Just two of them. That way if they're not raspberries, I only ate two, I'll be fine. All my items are still here, right next to the highway there where I originally crossed. Here comes a car. But I'm gonna put all this back on now, lug it over there, and set up base camp in my little spot. This helmet is so sweaty. Here I go. Oh, my legs. Oh my gosh. All right. Got the one wheel, got the things. Oh my God, I brought so much stuff. Get me to base camp, please. This is much more challenging than I thought. Oh, much more than just grass here on the highway island. I'm almost to base camp with the stuff. It's getting way closer to dark than I would have initially liked. Oh my gosh, down the hill I go. Down into the ditch. Oh. So I gotta start getting set up quick. I did bring some lights with me, but it's at the bottom of the bag. So let me get a couple of things set up before I dig that out. All right, here is my clearing. Okay, so one of the double features of my one wheel here is, if I show you, this purple fender is magnetic. Comes right off. And now I have a chair. So, that is my first time actually sitting down in a little while. Time for me to reveal item number one from the big bag. Item number one is right here, a hammock. I'm gonna hang this up in the trees. You may notice that I brought a heavy, gigantic hammock instead of one of those condensable ones. And that's because I think this one will be warmer. Judging by the sweat on my head, that may not be necessary tonight, but we'll see if it gets colder later. Oh my God, that took so much longer than I thought it would. Oh my God, I'm so exhausted. Oh man. That took a long while. That means now that item number two has got to come out sooner than originally planned. So let me try to grab that. Here it comes. Item number two is this big old battery. Holy moly. Great big battery. Let's turn it on. There we go. Lots of juice. Thankfully, I will be able to use this to charge this camera, aka my phone. And also, another fun feature that I'm going to need to use tonight is... Getting this far was 10 times more exhausting than I thought it was going to be. So I've got to reveal the next couple items from the bag. The next one is... There's birds all around and they keep on startling me. Little bird over there. But anyway, the next item is... sleeping bag. This one took up a lot of space in the big bag, but for the moment, it's going in to the hammock. I kind of want to get into it sooner than later because the mosquitoes are killer. I brought a hoodie too, so that might be going on, but also I'm very hot. But I'm so weak and I've become very hungry. So let's move on to the next item, which is... Oh, one of the heaviest ones of all. This was killer. Oh my gosh. Oh, camping stove thing. You may remember a smaller one from the road trip video, but Declan currently has that on a different road trip. Let's get this set up. Okay, so bad news about the camping stove. I lugged this thing all the way here for nothing. I can turn on the propane, but I forgot that it requires a lighter, which I did not bring. Heartbreaking, but there's no chance of me leaving here and getting a lighter, so camping stove is deactivated. At least I can use it as a little table, I guess. I have shut it down, detached the propane, so there's no risk of anything spicy happening there. And now it's gonna be my little table, I guess. I might as well reveal what my plan was. You probably saw it jangling around on my bag, but I have this pot tied to the bag. That's of no use to me now. And inside of the bag, I brought Mr. Noodles. And I didn't bring just Mr. Noodles. I also brought, yep, that's right. My plan was to drink the Gatorade, have the empty bottle, cook the noodles, put them in the bottle, just like the good old days, but I guess my supper is unboiled Mr. Noodles now. I've never done this before, but I've seen people do it online. Apparently you can just eat ramen noodles as is, no boiling, like a big cookie, so there's a first time for everything, so here we go. Just gotta open this really quick. There we go. I'm gonna prepare the Gatorade actually, because I know I'm gonna need to wash this down. Noodles ready, Gatorade ready. Wish me luck. That wasn't that bad. It was kind of like a cracker. I'm gonna eat some more. Ramen Gatorade 2.0 in the woods again. This is quickly becoming the most unhinged thing I've ever done, to be honest. It's just getting worse and worse and harder to eat. But I'm getting there. The flies are killing me, eating me alive right now. Without a drink, this might be impossible, but final bite. Oh. Oh my God. That's the most thirsty I've ever been, possibly, from eating a food for sure. Oh my gosh, the flies are killing me, so I gotta remove the next item from the bag, which is just my sweater. I brought like a sweater and a jacket and some other pants in case it's cold or wet, so sweater time right now. I've got the sweater on now. The mosquitoes here have been driving me insane. If I didn't bring the sweater, there's no chance I would have stayed the night. This is hopefully going to save my life right now. I might need to put on the jacket too if they can bite through this, but now the only things exposed are my hands and my face, and hopefully they don't bite those too much, but I am so itchy. Should have brought fly spray, should have brought a lighter, should have not lost my sunglasses. Yowza! I'm going to try to take a little break here, let a little bit of time pass so I can relax, sit down in the hammock. I've been using the one wheel as a chair this whole time, if you can see it. But I got to lie down in the hammock for a little, charge my phone from the battery, cool down a little before I reveal the next item from the bag, which is the most exciting one for sure. I'm going to go crazy on this next one. Okay, so a decent amount of time has passed. It's not fully dark yet, but it's getting there. Here's my little station. I got my 2 bags here and my red table that can't cook anything, but it's time to get out the final item, which is actually a couple of items. So let's grab the first one from inside this bag right here. Yep, that's right. I've brought a TV. A TV that won't stand up right now. Part 1 for the secret final items is a TV, which leads me to bag number 2. Inside this gray bag, we have brought several things. We have brought none other than, that's right, an Xbox One. Into the woods, on the highway island. I'm going to be playing some Halo, baby. I brought the Xbox, I brought the TV, I brought the power cords for both of them, got an HDMI cord. Halo, the Master Chief Collection, is in the Xbox. And I've got this battery to power it all. So let's get it all hooked up and see if we can play a bit of Halo on a highway island in the woods. Halo in the woods on a highway island powered by a battery. Let's play some Halo 3, baby! Here comes Sierra 117, the first mission in Halo 3, in the woods. This is one of the stranger things that I've ever done. Here, I got a skull though. There we go. There we go. The flies are a little bit annoying. Here we go. Here we go. Hit me with the BR. Oh, don't mind me. Just playing video games in the frickin' woods. It's really, really weird having the only thing I can see be Halo 3 when I know I'm in the woods and I'm like not at home. But I can't like see the world. It's kind of freaky and scary. All I see is Halo 3. Get out of here, mosquito. At least they're distracted by the lights of the TV and they're not biting me. Oh, that just spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Ah, I'm getting eaten. I gotta put the hood up. Holy. Well, that's probably everything from me for now with the Xbox. But yeah, it's getting kind of late. It's totally dark. I'll stand up here actually. Show it off a little bit. This is what it looks like. This is what my setup has become. You can still kind of hear the cars. Maybe that'll quiet down later. But I am feeling very strange. This experience so far has not been very relaxing. It's put me in a weird state that I can't really explain. And I honestly think I just got to call it a night and get into the hammock. So I'm going to put all this stuff away for the moment here. I'll check back in when I'm in bed in the sleeping bag. All right, so I'm in the hammock now. I'm actually in my sleeping bag, which is actually really comfy and warm. I'm going to be kind of like looking up at the trees all night, which might be relaxing. I really thought this whole experience would be chill and relaxing. You know, I'd go to the highway island. My whole appeal to coming here is like it's a place that you can't go. No one gets to go to this place. So I thought it would be like only nature, really peaceful. Yeah, I'd be hearing the cars, but I thought I'd really feel alone. It has not felt like that. There's garbage here and beer bottles and evidence that people have been here, so it's kind of felt like, oh, maybe someone could be here the whole time, even though there hasn't been. I do know that I'm alone now. But yeah, if I were to do it again, I would bring a lighter so I can eat actual food. I would try to get Halo and the video games happening earlier in the day. It was weird doing it in the dark on the highway island. It felt like all I could see was only Halo, and I was so uncomfortable, and it's like a little bit scary being here. So it was like kind of scary to be playing the video game. I don't know. I probably sound totally loopy because I feel totally loopy. This has been the most exhausting thing of all time. I actually think I'm going to have a really easy time getting to sleep tonight because I'm so tired. I'm so unbelievably tired. My legs are tired from lugging that gigantic bag, which didn't need to be so heavy because I couldn't even use the camping stove, and I should have packed the smaller camping stove, but like I said, Declan has that one on a different road trip right now. Represent. I definitely will not be doing something like this again, but if I were, those are some of the things I would do differently. I would also probably just drive. One-wheeling here was unnecessary, and I'm not looking forward to one-wheeling home in the morning with all this weight. It was kind of fun, though. I wish I played the final mission of Halo 3. I was thinking about doing the Warthog run, but I kind of forgot because I'm just feeling so loopy. I just wanted to get in the hammock and go to bed and stop doing stuff. It's some of the most deranged, unhinged things I've done. Oh, I've got a water bottle nearby. I should grab that. But anyway, the next time I see you, unless there's a crisis or some sort of disaster, it'll be the morning, and I'll let you know how my sleep went. But I'm actually feeling really snug in this sleeping bag. It's the most comfortable I've been in hours. I have been entirely uncomfortable all day. And I'll also let you know, I'm really curious to know, and I'll let you know what the cars are like, because they're still driving around consistently right now, and it's probably like 10 o'clock, which makes sense, but throughout the night, maybe they'll actually fully stop at some point. That's what I'm excited to see, but I'm predicting that as soon as the sun comes up, I'll get up and leave here, and hopefully there will be no cars on the road at that time. But I am going to hit the hay and go to sleep now on my own little private highway island. So, toodaloo, see you later. Good morning. It's the next day. I stayed in this hammock all night. It was colder than I wish it was. I have this jacket here I used as a pillow. I wish I had put it on. It might have been the perfect temperature if I put it on. Maybe, I don't know. It was just a little bit colder than what I wanted it to be, but I made it. I've technically done it. I slept through the night, kind of, you know. It was a bad sleep. It was cold. I woke up a couple times. I don't know. There were some stretches where I wasn't asleep. There were some stretches where I were. But yeah, I'm going to get up now and start packing up my things and leave. This is what it looks like. The sun is coming up a little bit right now. There's my stuff. Still here. My shoes. Okay, I've packed up all my stuff. I've got everything put in the bags here, except for my sleeping bag. But that's just not in the big bag yet because I'm going to put in this battery first. Then I'll put it in and pack it up when I'm done filming this video. And then I'm going to go up that hill behind me. And I'm going to carry all the heavy stuff away. It's like 5 a.m. The vehicle noises did not stop at any point all night long. So that's that. But I want to leave here before traffic gets a little bit busy. So I'm going to go cross the highways again now. So time to put on all the heavy gear. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Just as heavy as it was yesterday. One Gatorade bottle lighter. Goodbye, little ditch full of garbage. Oh. And good morning. Real world, kind of out of the woods. Whew. Have you seen a gladiator? Okay. I was much less stressed about crossing that street this time. I just had to get it done. Should have just done it like that the first time. Whew. All right. Ooh. Here's my little spot where I camped out before crossing the highway the first time. I'm gonna lay my stuff here and have one last look for my sunglasses. I'll dig through the footage. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Look at this. Look at this. Right here. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Sunglasses recovered. Oh, I love these sunglasses. Whew. Get on my eyes. Okay, it's a little bit dark in the woods, but whew. I was so exhausted when I came here yesterday that I definitely went to hang them on my neck and just let them go and dropped them and didn't notice. But I don't think anyone's been on this trail in between 5 a.m. today and sunset yesterday. So I got the sunglasses back, baby. Woo! The weight is so much more bearable now that I'm not carrying the one wheel. Nobody on the streets at 6 a.m. Oh my God. Oh, get this stuff off of me. Oh, it's so heavy. Okay. The final thing I'm gonna do now is I gotta grab a scale and weigh those bags, see how much it all weighed. It is the next day now. As soon as I got home, I went immediately to sleep again. My sleep in the woods was not good enough, so it's the next day now. But I've got a scale here and I want to weigh. I want to know how much the stuff I was carrying weighed. So stepping on the scale here now. 197. Let me quickly put on everything else I had. So the sweater's got to go on. Not even going to put it on all the way. This jacket was on me. Not that they're going to make much of a difference, but I had them. All right. First bag. On like that. Second bag. Oh my God. On like this. And one wheel in hand. Oh, some ropes fell out. They came with me. Gotta make sure I pick them up. Here we go. Standing on the scale now. The number reads, oh my God, 275.8. Oh my God, my God, my God. 78.8 pounds. I brought almost 80 stinking pounds of stuff with me. Oh my gosh.